right, so today it's my brother's last day in Arizona, so we are doing a 4-person duel. Well, 2 versus 2 or 1 versus 1, and then we have a couple of deck profiles, and this is
The GOAT.
Blue Eyes. Give us a breakdown, brother.
3 ashes, always. 1 called by the gray, because why the fuck not? Pot of Extravagance, we're going to see why later. I'm thinking about bumping it to 2. Rivalry at 2. Skill Drain at 2. Can you guess what we're playing? I got the Branded, or the Bestials package. 2 Libellion, 2 Druid's Worm, 1 Sonair, 1. I only added him because this is an extender for side deck options. I got 2 trade-ins. Need another shiny, so I'll hit my brother up. Get me that other one. Can't put it in common. Dragon Shrine. 3 Melodies. 2 Return of the Dragon Lords. I was playing 3, but it just got too clunky and inconsistent with having 3 in the deck. 1 Bingo Machine Go, 1 Ultimate Fusion, 2 True Lights. So that gets that gets that, and also Blue Eyes. 2 Dictators. And for the eggs, I'm running 2 of these ones, 1 of this one. I thought about playing 2 Blue Eyes, but the amount of times I ran out of Blue Eyes stuff for Jet Dragon to be live was too much. Was going to be playing him at 2, but it just was not working. So I put 1, and then, of course, 3 Blue Eyes themselves. And, because as you could tell what's part of the season I'm on, the Seal of Orichalcos. That's the guy. I don't care about the extra deck. So that's where Pot of Extravagance comes in. And because the new rarity collection, this shit's about to get bumped to shiny. For my extra deck, two Twin Bursts because it's contact fuse for Blue Eyes. 1 of him because if I can make him, if I don't have the seal open yet, so it doesn't really matter. Don't care for the extra deck. I'm just trying to skill drain beat down with you with Blue Eyes with 3,500. That. If I know what I'm playing, I'm not going to use the seal because then this sets on the graveyard. Erratic Seals, Relinquished Enema, Link Kribo, and this is for the side deck. I'm pretty sure you can tell what I'm playing with this. And of course, because fucking spells and traps suck dick, there's Titanic. Now moving to the side deck. We got 1 Feather Duster because I didn't know what to put in. I'm thinking about bumping that one up to 2. Imperial Iron Wall, I don't need to banish. I can just sub out my Bestials for that. Actually, shit, I'm playing 3. And my all-time favorite, Summon Limit. Paired up nicely with this little gal. So that way I can kill you quickly. Got 2 of these. Bring him out. An extra Jet Dragon. I don't know who's counting, but I think this is at 16 because I'm inconsistent with having him in and out. And 1 Abyss Dragon. And that's it for my Blue Eyes Seal of Orichalcos beatdown.
All right, now we'll go ahead and move over to Seth. So what do we got here, Seth?
Branded Predaplant.
Branded Predaplant. All right.
Nothing too crazy. Just a have fun deck.
Have fun. How do you run it? What do you do?
Fusion summon up the ass. That's the main goal. Is just a fusion summon everywhere. So
they're all shiny.
That's the best part.
It's annoying because I know when I see Blipsby, I know things are going in his way. I don't even know what the card does. I just know Blipsby.
Which one is Blipsby?
This one up here. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Predaplant Blipsby. Let's see. If this card is sent from Sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Predaplant monster from your deck to your hand, except Predaplant Blipsby. If a monster with a Predator counter is on the field, you can special summon this card from your graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use the effect of Predaplant Blipsby once per turn.
100%.
It's a cool match you got. All right, now the boy Jacob, the guy who knows every Yu-Gi-Oh card in existence.
Not quite
He's
ready.
not quite ready yet, he says, but he's got his tour guide from the Underworld playmat.
Flexing with the new talents. Shout out to Konami.
Shout out to who?
The Konami.
Nami. All right, let's see your mat, brother.
Egyptian gods. I got my Blue Eyes one in storage right now and currently in the box.
And this is the first mat that my brother gave me, and then I'll be running my Armed Dragon Kashtira deck, which regionals didn't go the way I wanted it to, but your boy card sharks just a little bit, and so cards like Skill Drain, Infinite Impermanence, any trap that might weaken other opponents, it does not affect me. I'll play right through it. Found that out. I was playing my Drytron deck one day, and my brother was watching me, and he goes, "You can't do that." At the end of the match that I won.
Okay, so check this. So let's just say, for instance, this card is Drytron Nova. My guy activates Drytron Nova. Special summons one from the deck. Activates his effect. Drytron Nova does not trigger his effect, but he plays right through it. I look over, I'm not going to say where, look over 2 tables down, I see opponent he's playing, Skill Drain. I see him just going right on through like that shit ain't even there. Oh my God. Rules do not apply to me.
So if you card shark your way through a match, you're obviously going to have better odds. So I definitely recommend trying it. My brother signed this one for Seth, Egyptian God Slime.
How many people are happy that that thing's reprinted?
If you're gonna make another God deck, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. God Slime, are you gonna be running God decks? What are we thinking? Is that coming back?
Field center.
This is Seth. Say hi, Seth.
Hola.
This is Jacob.
Hello.
This is Mr. Inconsistent on deck sizes.
Yes, I play very much. I always play 60.
Always 60.
Always
60?
use not always, but this time I went down.
Prefers.
I cut down and did 50.
Prefer 60.
I usually do 60. Sadly, I know the correct ratio is 40. Don't get me wrong in the comments, but I do like to get wild with it. Everybody likes to get wild with the decks.
Why? Because it's yours.
Right, exactly.
Mysterion the Dragon Clown.
Okay.
Well,
Crown. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that's a
One spellcaster, one
that's a side
dragon.
deck.
I need one of those.
Now, you see this attack and you see other attacks. Nobody's going to touch my Dystopia the Despondent level 1 deck. Once that one gets
These are
going,
just extras.
that'll be the deck to beat.
all right, brother, come over here. Let's show them what a test hand looks like.
All right.
36.
Fuck. Cut that real quick.
Is it time?
So we're gonna show you what
Very late in Arizona.
Brick Eyes does. Egg. True Light. Skill Drain. I'm already loving it. Blue Eyes. I never not have Blue Eyes in my hand. I can put one in the deck. It's still gonna get. Fuck. See what I mean? See what I mean? I got 2. This is what regionals look like, but 3. Consistent 3 in hand. Oof. I'll just say I'm going second. Dictator. Cool. I get a special summon and I get an Ash on the send a card from deck to graveyard.
Summon Dragoon.
So he stays in hand. So then I end up doing egg,
Could summon Dragoon.
link it off,
Why don't
set
you
2.
Run Dragoon.
And in the end phase, I would just get my boy, well, you guessed it, Blue Eyes or Jet Dragon from the egg.
Why don't you run Dragoon?
We don't run those because those are people. Those are California people. that runs your goo.
Hey, Red Eyes is superior.
Red eyes or blue eyes?
Yeah, let us know in the comments below. Red eyes, blue eyes, what do you prefer? Now, I know I heard you two at one point were trying to build a red eyes, blue eyes deck.
Yeah.
What happened with that?
Fell out
7s
quick.
and 8s don't make.
Doesn't work?
No.
What about that article you
make-
sent me
it
from
don't-
TCG Player?
It don't make.
Who the hell's playing erratic seal stuff?
You play Seal of Orichalcos.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you got me there. You got me there. guy.
Okay, all right.
How do you like this hand?
I don't.
I don't.
I get a blue eyes with skill drain set. Send that to the graveyard, link it off. I could banish it. No, because I need him in grave, so it doesn't even matter. So I have a summon, link off for Link Karibo, set skill drain, special summon blue eyes in the end phase, and I got a target for their turn to banish a card. But I'm playing blue eyes, so it doesn't matter. I'm having fun. This is my baby. Blue eyes will forever be my boy.
There he is. Look at this field center. Oh, that's not your clear one?
It is.
Oh, yeah, it is. That is the clear one. That is the point of Yu-Gi-Oh! Enjoy the game.
Less amount of reading as possible, then I'm enjoying it.
There is a little too much reading in modern Yu-Gi-Oh!
Set one and pass. Good old goat.
That's a pretty good, except for this one. I don't know what I'm discarding. Oh shit!
Jacob, are you ready to give us
Yeah,
a...
sorry, yeah.
All right.
Get that deck list in.
Jacob's ready.
Use money.
It's all good.
Here we go. All right.
Sorry, taking so long. So what I am playing is Tearlament Tistina.
Tearlament Tistina. All right.
Yeah, it's quite a build. And then obviously it's just modern spices. Playing 3 Fenrir.
Nice.
Fenrir obviously because
Fenrir.
it's Fenrir. 3 Ash because Ash is Ash.
Standard.
Pretty standard. 3 Rhino Hearts. Obviously, standard tier monster. You always got to play 3.
All 3 ulties.
You don't have to have ultis. The standard.
This just helps.
It helps.
Just helps to have all 3 ultis.
Does having
Standard.
ultis help? Let me
And
know.
then I only play 1 tier cache. I know a lot of others play 2. 1 is decent for me. I mean, in a mirror match, a lot of milling can happen. So milling too much isn't as good as you would think. 2 King of the Swamp is pretty much standard. You never really want to see too much of him, but he is always good to see in the mill. Always. And then always the best cards, probably the best cards in the deck. Yoshizu's.
SCU cards.
Everybody knows them and loves them. And then for the Tistina stuff, I play 2 Crystal God Tistina. This is the main boss. It is able to, during the main phase, flip all monsters face down that you control opponents, and then send all other face-up cards to the graveyard, and then same when it's destroyed by a card effect, it does the same effect. So it just pretty much book of moons and board wipes for free. It's pretty strong, very underestimated. Cards coming out of Dune and Age of Overlord. 3 Demigod Tistina. This is probably the next best card because it's just a free body, and it's like a Drytron. The effect isn't activated. It's just like it's part of the summoning, which is pretty broken.
Oh, wow.
So it's just yeah, and then it also applies to the opponent's turn, doing Crystal God's first effect to book everything. It just has a quick effect for the opponent's turn. So it's pretty strong. And then 1 Hound. You don't really want to, and for these other monsters coming up, the Bird and the Hound, you only want to play a few of them because you're going to see them anyway when you're milling them. Because you're always going to be in the grave. all the time.
Oh, really?
And they summon for free from hand or grave. And so the wolf can allow attack directly for all Tistinas, and then this can destroy a face down monster you control or card, excuse me, and then or a Tistina monster, and then you add a Tistina card, any Tistina, like a spell, monster, trap, anything. It's pretty broken. Not gonna lie. I was double reading all these cards and I'm like, okay, they're not bad at all. And then kind of mandatory 3 of Fallen. This is your kind of the main searcher for the field spell of the Tistina line. Definitely gotta have it if you want to see it. And with tiered, usually this is a going second. I'm going second with this build. It's usually most tiered builds are going second, but Tistinas especially just are a really good going second deck. you want to benefit off your opponent having face up cards.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I didn't
and
know that.
yeah. So and then this will gets a field spell and also gets a destruction ability when any spell or trap is destroyed. You can summon a free Tistina from basically anywhere and from hand, deck, or grave.
Broken as shit.
Holy
It's pretty
shit.
broken. Yeah.
Broken as shit.
So that is the monster lineup. I know it's pretty large. For spells, we have 2 lightning storms.
You know, you had to get the best ones, huh?
Yeah, I had to pull out the good ones. Had to pull out the good ones. Really standard, obviously, is that too. Just lightning storm. Going second, it's just really good. And then standard really going second is triple attack. Obviously,
Good card.
Standard, yeah.
Good staple.
And then next is 3 pillar rhino, always, and then 2 the domain of the Tistinas. So I like this ratio. It's really good. It's been like having the 3 rhinos. It actually came up in a duel between me and Robert actually, and it was pretty wild. And even going through these as well, just for some reason this deck can grind because it just slows down the game by flipping everything down.
Oh yeah, I guess it would, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Oh shit!
unless
Willing to go
unless you
fast.
like it, because this deck does have weak points. I will say this field set like, and same with Pillar Rhino, excuse me, can be ashed. Both can be ashed.
Oh, okay.
So you can ash this to add a tier, and then you can ash this because this sends and summons the Crystal God Tistina from deck.
Oh,
Good to know.
So it is good to know if you are playing against it. It does hurt. Just hoping that I have follow up is the thing. But and if you don't have that, then it's pretty off to the races. And then 1 terraforming, 1 polymerization for the
Tot.
King of Swamp, Foolish Burial. Obviously, you send any tier, any Tistina you need. For the Tistina cards you play. This is playing 3 is too much of this. You don't want playing 2 is the perfect ratio. You want to summon from hand or grave. It does summon in defense. I have like realized that like later than I should have. I was like, oh, it summons in defense.
you card sharking yourself there?
Card sharking myself. And but yes, it does.
Nice.
It is really strong though.
And here's the most broken card. of
And
all.
then probably the best card, if not
What, a
Breath of
common?
Tistina. Yeah, it is a common, which is wild. During the main phase, I can normal summon an extra Tistina for turn, and then I can, once per turn, if I control a light Tistina, which Demigod and Crystal God are both light, I can change a face-up monster I control, or a face-up monster since I control a Tistina that is light. I can change opponent's monster face down instead.
Fucking
And then
put
I
whatever
get
you
and then I
want.
get to add a card,
Fuck.
and then I get to add any Tistina card as well.
You get to add it and Book of Moon?
Yeah, so
Wild,
I
bro.
get a free Book of Moon and add an additional summon.
Broken
all
ass
in
card.
one. And it's pretty
Broken-ass
broken.
card.
And then the final standard 3 super poly because it's super poly.
Yeah.
Probably the next best power creep card in the game, no matter what. So that is the lineup at 50. Spells and monsters. Extra deck is to the Tistina Xyz. This one on summon it's on special summon, not exceed summon. Can send all face down cards opponent controls, and then I can detach and a material, and then it gains 2,000, and it can until the end of the opponent's turn. And then if it is destroyed by a card effect while it has material, I can summon a Tistina from the hand or grave. And so it just keeps recurring. So it's a lot of recursion for the deck, which is pretty broken.
Damn.
And then since they are level 10s, we are able to play the rail cannons. So I only play the Juggernaut and the Iblis just because burn and then standard just beat down. And then I decided to put this in because the level 4s and going into time a lot. I go into time as Cowboy. Obviously the standard, the classic Cowboy. Gotta have it. Just burn for game or burn for time. It always applies. Always applies.
Sorry.
And then I have for the links I play BLS.
Not the Pharaoh rare?
No, not the Pharaoh rare. So fun. Unfortunately. But it is good. There could be better options. Obviously SP Little Knight. I play Masquerena, and then some of the level 1s. Anima is really good. The fusions. Chimera, King of Swamp, Rucolos, Dracospelia, Trovium, Garua, and Kaleido Heart as the final tier monster.
No, I don't.
As the final 15 for the extra, the side deck is 2 Gamma Seal for Kaijus. Because they are Aqua, they do apply as for fusion. This Tistina, I call him Mr. Krabs. He's pretty good. I can tribute a face down that my opponent controls, and then just straight up normal summon it for free. The same for breath, so you just get a free summon and just sack a opponent's monster. 3 Joel and Lockbird, pretty standard. I'm playing 2 Nibiru. 3, I don't like seeing 3. I always brick on 3. I always drop. Some people are able to play 3. I'm not able to play 3. I don't know what it is. Some people are different with cards. Duster, 2 Cyclone, and then triple evenly, and then the Mysterio on that was mentioned earlier. And that is it.
Thank you, Jacob. Want to say bye to the camera? Thank you, Seth. There goes Seth. Thank you, brother. Thanks for being here for the last video. Your time in Arizona. Thanks for getting me back into Yu-Gi-Oh! But there it is. And now we are going to Duel.